Okay, and we're back. Some technical difficulties, and it looks like the puck is behind Orchard Park's own net, and they're going to try and get it out here with 13:50 left in this first period, and it's not going to go far enough for icing as Matt Borelli has control of the puck, but loses it though. They try and pass it out in front, cannot. It's behind the net, and Niko Pavicic is going to regain control. He's going to try and pass it up, and he will, as Tobia skates after. Tobia loses it along boards, gives it to Pavicic, back to Tobia. Can't quite get a stick on it, but Pavicic skates after it. Pavicic passes it behind him to Guillen. Guillen gives it back to the point. Tries to take a shot, but it's blocked out in front, and Orchard Park is going to choose to dump that all the way down the ice. Not going to go far enough for an icing here, as Matt Borelli has control. Sorry about that delay. We just got little malfunctions going on in the stream as Albert plays the puck up to center ice. St. Joe's dumps it in their own zone. Jack Gilbert skates after it now. He passes it behind him to Kellen Polera. Polera has control for a brief moment, but Orchard Park quickly regains the puck. Mecca tries to get a stick on it, but McKendry is now skating out to center. He has some room here. McKendry going on in, passes it out in front. They take a shot, and it goes high and wide. McGorry takes a shot from the point, doesn't get there. Out in front, and nice little pass from Connor McKendry, but can't quite get to Kellen Polera as Gilbert takes a shot, and that's directed just wide. Will Redding passes it to Connor McKendry in the corner now. He has control. He's skating with it, looking for a lane. Passes it to Redding, but he doesn't quite get there. Passes it out in front, and that's a save by Albert, but he didn't know where the puck was again as Connor McKendry loses control. And he's going to skate with it, and that's going to be an offside call against Orchard Park. 12:01 left in this first period. Shots on goal so far, 2 for St. Joe's and 1 for Orchard Park. St. Joe's first goal came right off the faceoff, where Albert just misplayed the puck, and it happened to go in. Atia takes the draw, gets it back, and it's stolen away now from by Orchard Park. Matt Orlowski tries to get control, but it's kept in by Orchard Park. They take a shot, goes wide. Franzak poke checks it, and Senfield has it. He gets it back to the point, takes a shot, blocked out in front. St. Joe's regains control, and Deacon's going to skate with it. Deacon gets around his man. Nice play there. Has it in the corner, looking for a lane. He's going to pass it back to the point. Wyan has it, takes a shot, and that's going to be saved. Rebound, no one's there. And Orchard Park's going to dump it all the way down the ice. Franzak is out to play it. Long pass up to Mitchell Flocare as he's just going to decide to dump it in. Albert leaves his net, stops it for a moment, but it jumps over his stick. Matt Orlowski gives it to Atia along the boards, back to Orlowski. He's fighting for it along the boards here. All teams are jabbing at it. Frankie Atia tries to pass it back to the point, but it's intercepted by Hughes. It's dumped in right on goal. Franzak paddles it away. Hughes dumps it into the corner, and we have Flynn skating after it. Hughes has control behind the net. Passes out in front, drams at it, and they score! Orchard Park gets on the board. I believe David Held gets the goal, and it's a 1-1 hockey game with 10:52 left in this first period. Franzak making the initial stop, but unfortunately, he could not control that rebound. It's a 1-1 hockey game here as the puck is about to drop at center ice. Niko Pavicic taking the draw for St. Joe's, and Zachary Mecca taking the draw for Orchard Park. Jack Gilbert has the puck, dumps it in. Pavicic skates after it, but Mecca will get there first. Mecca passes it along the boards to LaCursi. That is Held's goal. Confirmation from the officials as St. Joe's has control of the puck in the corner. Gets it back to Borelli. Borelli takes a shot, goes way wide. He was trying to pass it there as Pavicic gets it along to Baldinelli. Pavicic plays the puck along the boards. Nice little deke there to get away from his man. Passes it back to Gilbert. He's going to keep it in. Takes a shot, paddled away. And Baldinelli has control along the boards. Baldinelli passes it back to Gilbert. Gilbert takes a shot. It's behind the net. It's going to be controlled here by St. Joe's. They're in the slot. Baldinelli takes a shot, blocked out in front, can't quite get the shot off, and Orchard Park's finally going to regain control here as LaCourcie skates it out, and he's going to dump it down the ice. Long pass by Franzak's going to go all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against St. Joe's with 9:47 left in this first period. Shots on goal for both sides are 3 apiece. Both teams getting a goal. David Held getting the goal for Orchard Park, and Nico Pavsic getting his first goal of the season in a wonky face-off. Polera tips it on to McKendry. McKendry skating in, takes a shot, and easily saved by Albert. Puck's passed along the boards now. Not quite gotten out by Orchard Park, but they'll just scooch it across the line, but it's going to be controlled by Flowcare as he dumps it in. It's tipped right on in on Albert. He's going to cover up for a stoppage in play. 9:18 left in the first period. Face-off is going to be coming to the left of Albert. Frankie Attia taking the draw for St. Joe's. Attia gets it back to Orlowski, takes a shot, save, rebound, and no one's there, unfortunately. As Orchard Park's going to dump it down the ice. Flowcare gets a stick on it, so no icing there. Flowcare dumps it out, kept in by Orchard Park. Nice play. Ryan McGorry skates in after it, has control behind his own net, loses it though. And LaCourcie's going to fight for it behind the net. Wraparound chance, and that is not going to be covered by Franzak. It's going to get loose, however. And it's going to be dumped out of the zone as St. Joe's is trying to make some changes, and I believe the puck got into his own net, or it got into the bench. Face-off will be coming at center ice. Center ice face-off is won by Orchard Park, only for a brief moment, however, because he cannot get it out. Puck's at center ice. Orchard Park tries to dump it in. Cannot. They whiff on it. And bodies are piling up here at center as they take a shot right in on Albert, and he's going to cover that up for his stoppage in play. Nico Pavsic taking the draw for St. Joe's. Gets it back to Tobia. Tobia has control of the puck, loses it, and Borelli is going to have to control it here at center. Matt Borelli skating on in. Has some room, dumps it in behind the net. Tobia skates after it, has control. As both teams are going to jab at it. Trey Guillen passes it out in front, takes a shot, goes wide. Borelli's going to keep the puck in, though. Borelli takes a shot, goes way wide. As Pavsic gets to the puck first, it's intercepted by Redlinski. He's going to dump it around, and Rakita is going to get there first. He's going to dump it out of the zone. High sticked by Borelli, but we have a break here for Mecca. Mecca going on in, takes a shot, saved by Franzak. Mecca for the wraparound chance. Doesn't quite work out. Takes a shot on goal, and that's going to be covered and saved by Franzak with 7:33 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 5 apiece for St. Joe's and Orchard Park. Face-off coming to the left of Joe Franzak. As St. Joe's has control, Ryan McGorry tries to dump it out, and he does. It's not kept in. Will Redding skating after it, has some speed. Redding going on in, can't quite get the shot off. He tries to pass it out in front, cannot. Redding gets it back to Gilbert. Gilbert takes a shot, tipped out in front. Nice chance there. Orchard Park tries to dump it out, but just gives it away to Gilbert as he's going to dump it in, and to Polera. Polera dumps it back to McGorry. McGorry takes a shot, blocked down front, and that puck is going to trickle out to center ice, and St. Joe's is going to have to get back onside as Connor McKendry has control of the puck. McKendry dumps it into Polera. or gives it to Polera, who dumps it in. Will Redding skates after, tries to pass out in front. It's redirected out in front again. Polera tries to get the shot off, cannot. And Orchard Park has control. We have a break, a 2-on-1. Miller takes a shot, goes wide. LaCourcy's going to keep it in, passes it to the slot, can't quite get the shot off. Franzak bats the puck away, and the puck's going to go out to center, where Orchard Park is going to have to reset. Franzak plays the puck behind his own net. Orchard Park keeps it in. Passes it to Mecca, takes a shot, directed out in front. Nice chance there by Orchard Park. They have it along the boards, tipped out in front, and that's going to be gloved by Franzak. Nice save there. Somehow he was able to track the puck. 6:05 left in this first period. Shots on goal, 6 for St. Joe's and 7 for Orchard Park. It's 1-1. Goals from David Held of Orchard Park and Nico Pavicic from St. Joe's. As the faceoff is had, and they get out to center. Matt Orlowski has the puck. Has it behind the net, still skating with it now, gets it back to the point. Wigan takes a shot, direct down front, rebound! They take another jab at it, and a nice save by Albert. Senfield gets it out to center, and Wigan's going to skate after. They're not going to go far enough for icing as Orchard Park makes some desperately needed changes. What a sequence of events there. That puck is going to be a delayed off. It's going to be a delayed offside against St. Joe's. They have to get onside. As they do, Orchard Park skates it out. Orchard Park has control. We have O'Brien. Long pass all the way up. That's going to go, and Flowcare is going to have control of it. He's going to get it to Deacon along the boards, who then tips it on up for Attia. Attia skates with it now. Has some room. Takes a shot. Nice save by Albert. Goes just wide. Puck is dumped out. It's going to go all the way down the ice. Flowcare is going to get control. He's going to pass it up to Tobia, who has some room here. Tobia going in on goal, has the puck, takes a shot, and it goes just wide. Nice chance there by St. Joe's. They have it at the point. They take a shot, goes high and wide, as Borelli is going to keep it in. Borelli takes a shot, save Albert. Joe Tobia gets it along the boards. Pavicic is going to have control. Gets it back to Gilbert. Gilbert takes a shot, redirected out in front, goes way wide. That's going to be not a penalty on St. Joe's, or it is a penalty on St. Joe's, and it looks like it's going to be slashing against Jaden Baldinelli, who is frustrated with the player from Orchard Park and angrily slashed his stick, and looks like Orchard Park's going to go on the power play. First of the game for either team. 4:27 left in this first period. Shots on goal, 8 for St. Joe's, 7 for Orchard Park. Orchard Park looking to take the lead here. Connor McKendry will be taking the faceoff for St. Joe's, and Zachary Mecca will be taking the faceoff for Orchard Park. St. Joe's wins it, tries to dump it out, cannot. Flynn gives it back to the point. Miller back to dumps it all the way down the ice. Albert plays it along the boards. It's going to be kept in, though, by Reddick. St. Joe still has it. Connor McKendry behind the net has the puck. Great penalty killing by this team. He's just going to choose to skate it out. Oh, but it's chipped up by Orchard Park as they skate it in. We have Miller going on in. Miller takes a shot. Nice save by Franzak. And Borelli is going to dump it all the way down the ice, and there is 1 minute, 10 seconds left in this penalty to St. Joe's. Kinsman has the puck behind his own net. Is going to pass it to O'Brien. O'Brien passes it back to Kinsman. Kinsman, nice deke around Pavicic. Kinsman skates it up. Kinsman passes it back to Mecca, who tries to get a stick on it, unfortunately cannot. And St. Joe's going to skate up. We got a one-on-two opportunity. Pavicic can't quite get a stick on. That's going to be a penalty against Orchard Park. Puck's going to go out to center, and St. Joe's is going to take advantage of this and try and kill off the penalty to Orchard Park as it's touched up. And that's going to be a penalty for tripping, I believe the call is, as Zachary Mecca, their point leader, is going to get a penalty. It's going to be a 4-on-4 situation for 30 seconds, and then St. Joe's will have a 1 minute, 30-second power play. So it's going to be starting out 4-on-4. Orchard Park shot down their own power play there. It's time for the St. Joe's power play. Floker takes a shot right on. McGorry takes another one. It's directed out in front, and Orchard Park will regain possession. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Orchard Park, or St. Joe's, excuse me. Orchard Park's going to skate it up. We have Senfield. Gives it away to St. Joe's, and they're going to try and get it out here. And Atia passes it to Orlowski. Orlowski going on in, takes a shot. That's going to be gloved down by Albert, and St. Joe's is on the man advantage officially now, as Baldinelli has left the penalty box. Face-off coming to the right of Ryan Albert. They're fighting for it. Gets it back. St. Joe's gets it back to the point here. Gilbert looking for a lane, passes it to Wigand. Wigand passes it to the corner. Redding looking for a shooting lane. Gets it back to Wigand. Back to Redding. Redding takes a shot, blocked down front. Borelli regains control, takes a shot, goes off the side of the net. St. Joe's is fighting for it behind the net. Connor McKendry regains control. McKendry passes out in front, and Redding can't quite get his stick on that, and it goes wide. Redding gets it back to Wigand, back to Redding. Back to Wigand. Wigand takes a shot, save, rebound! Out in front, Noah can tip it home, and it looks like St. Joe's going to keep it in. Nice play there by Redding. Redding has the puck, passes it to McKendry. McKendry tries to pass it back to Wigand, but that's going to go all the way down. Franzak's going to play it, and Wigand has control. 30 seconds left in this power play for St. Joe's. St. Joe's dumps it in. They make some much-needed changes. Albert dumps it out, gives it away to St. Joe's, but Orchard Park is finally able to dump it out. We have 15 seconds left in the power play for St. Joe's. If they want to make something happen, they have to do it quick. Looks like Matt Borelli is going to pass it up to Nico. Can't quite get a stick on it. Going to be kept in here by LaCursi. And we have 1 minute left in this period. Matt Borelli chases the puck. Has control, passes it back to Flocare. Flocare has some room. He's going to skate with it in front of his own net. Flocare, he's the point leader for the Marauders. Skating on in, has the puck. Gets bodied, but doesn't fall. Stays with it. Puck is shot along the boards, and that's going to be gone out to center ice. 30 seconds left in this first period. Ryan McGorry passes it up to Tobia, who tips it on in. It's going to go right on Albert, and he's going to cover that up for a stoppage in play with 23.5 seconds left in this first period. Shots on goal so far, 11 for St. Joe's and only 8 for Orchard Park. It's been pretty even so far. Teams knotted at 1 here. Goals from David Held of Orchard Park and Nico Pavicic of St. Joe's as he takes the draw for the Marauders. Pavicic gives it away to Orchard Park, and they're going to skate up with it. O'Brien dumps it in. 15 seconds left in this first period. Flocare is going to get there. Gives it away to Mecca. Mecca goes to the net. Can't quite get past the defense there. Big hit on Zachary Mecca. That's not going to be a penalty, though, as he's slow to get up. Mecca, they're just going to kill time here with 1 second left. And that's going to be the end of the period, as Zachary Mecca is not happy with that hit. That's the first period. Shots on goals still 11-8. Teams knotted at 1. Goals from David Held of Orchard Park and Nico Pavicic of St. Joe's, getting his first of the year. And we'll be right back in 12 minutes with some second period action. We're back with some second period action here at the Harbor Center. Still knotted at 1. Shots on goal, 11 for St. Joe's and 8 for Orchard Park. St. Joe's initially came on strong, but then Orchard Park quickly got a goal back, and then things seemed to even out, I would say, throughout the rest of the period. Puck drop in 33 seconds. St. Joe's, whenever they get the first one, they seem to do very well in that particular game. And they did get the first one on Nico Pavicic's goal. Very fluky goal. I didn't really even see most of it. I believe he was taking the draw and he just shot it towards the net. But as they say, to get pucks to the net, good things will happen. St. Joe's will be skating right to left this period, wearing their whites, while Orchard Park will be skating left to right, wearing their maroon. St. Joe's skating right to left, Orchard Park skating left to right. Same goalies in, face-off at center, so you can't miss that. Donna McKendry taking the face-off for the Marauders, and St. Joe's wins it. Gilbert couldn't quite get a stick on it, so he's going to have to skate after it here. He's going to dump it along the boards, but he quickly gives it away to Flynn. It's along the boards now. Flynn trying to get control of it. Gilbert just jabbed at it, and it looks like Orchard Park's going to keep that in. McGorry's going to get control, though. He's going to dump it along the boards. Polera, nice pass to Redding, takes a shot, and a nice save by Albert. Polera being physical, getting some nice looks here as Redding has control of the puck and crosses the line. Redding tries to pass it to McKendry, cannot. Orchard Park is pressuring. Pass to McKendry. McKendry has the puck behind the net. Has it along boards, gives it back to Gilbert. Gilbert takes a shot, blocked out in front, and Orchard Park's going to get control, and they're going to touch up. And there's a penalty call against Orchard Park. And we have a cross-checking call. Or excuse me, it's against St. Joe's. My bad. Cross-checking against St. Joe's. Number 11, Kellen Polera, is going to the box for 2 minutes, and Orchard Park will have a power play. Their last power play, they had some good looks, but eventually got a penalty themselves, which nullified their own power play. But we'll see what they can do on the power play to try and take the lead for the first time in this game. 16:05 left in this second period. St. Joe's battling at the faceoff dot. They're going to dump it out to center, and we have a break here. Mitchell Flocare skating after it. Flocare has some room, skating it in, passes it to Tobia, takes a shot, and it goes just wide. And there's going to be a penalty against Orchard Park here, hooking, excuse me, 2 minutes for hooking. And they just shot down their own power play almost right away. Great looks by Mitchell Flocare. He's a point scorer, the leading point getter for St. Joe's. 15:51 left in this second period. Shots on goal, 12 for St. Joe's and 8 for Orchard Park. It will be 4-on-4 for 1 minute 47 seconds, and then St. Joe's will have a brief 13-second power play. Face-off is won by Orchard Park. They're just going to stall here, trying to get an opportunity. Orchard Park gets it out to center ice. LaCursey tries to do something with a big hit on Pavicic. He went flying. Orchard Park has control behind their own net. LaCursey's going to get control along the boards. They're just trying to kill some time here. Possibly try and get something going here in the power play. Baldinelli has control of the puck, gets it to Pavicic at center ice. It's taken away, though, by LaCursey. LaCursey has some room, skating on in, still has the puck, tries to pass it out in front, but it's intercepted by Baldinelli. Mitchell Flocare skates with it, going on in, has the puck, takes a shot. Nice save by Albert. It's taken away by Akaria. He's going to skate with it, passes it to the slot. LaCursey takes a shot off the post. Great chance there. That's going to be an offside call against Orchard Park. But great shot there by Orchard Park. Faceoff's coming just outside of St. Joe's' own zone. Frankie Attia taking the faceoff for the Marauders.
What are you doing? I can't reach.
We're joined by Jack Falco finally. He was able to find a parking spot.
I tell you, I had to park probably a mile away.
They score! Sorry to interrupt your story.
That's there. Okay, this is more important.
Matt Borelli just scored from the point and St. Joe's leads 2-1. Okay, now back to the parking situation.
Yeah, I legitimately had to park about a mile away. I am completely out of the entire canal side area, and I am numb in most places.
Oh my gosh. Jack Falco joins us just as Borelli scores. I think you're a good luck charm there, Jack.
That's what I was thinking, actually.
Borelli takes a shot from the point, goes past Albert, and St. Joe's leads 2-1. Redding tries to get to the slot. Gilbert has control, takes a shot, it's tipped wide. Will Redding has control on the boards. He's going to pass it back to Borelli. Gets it back to Redding. Takes a shot, saved by Albert. Orchard Park skates with it now, they dump it in. Gilbert moves out of the way from McKendry. McKendry's going to have some room to skate with it. McKendry gets to center. Dekes around his man. McKendry. Another deke. Tries to get to the net. Still has control of the puck. McKendry looking for a lane. He's going to pass it back to Flocare. This penalty is coming to an end. Flocare takes a shot from the point. That's going to be gloved down by Ryan Albert. Nice job seeing the puck through all those guys in front. And faceoff will come to the left of Ryan Albert. Really weird because this is the first game we've had that's been scheduled at the same time as the Sabres game. So.
It really is, and I've never experienced that, but I was not allowed in.
Who wouldn't let Jack Falco in?
Exactly.
Flocare takes a shot, easily saved by Ryan Albert. So St. Joe's is now in the lead, 13:38 left in the second. Shots on goal, 15 for St. Joe's, and still 8 for Orchard Park. They haven't received a shot on goal yet, or taken a shot on goal yet, rather. But they skate out here. Orchard Park takes a shot, easily paddled away by Franzak. Tobia's going to get there first. Tobia tries to get out. Nice takeaway there by Orchard Park, and St. Joe's regains the puck, passes out to Tobia. He's got some real estate. Tobia passes back to Flocare, takes a shot high and wide as Niko Pavicic gets the puck, and that's going to be gloved down by Albert. Albert has been pretty good so far, saving 15 of 17 shots. But unfortunately, he's let 2 in, which I would arguably say were not good goals, but face-off is taken. Puck gets back to Wigan. He takes a shot, goes way wide. It's on the back of the net, though, and both teams are jabbing at it. Deacon passes the puck back to Wigan. Wigan has some room. Gives it back to Polari. He takes a shot, goes just wide. Orchard Park's going to try and dump it out, but Wigan still has it. Wigan takes a shot, blocked out in front. Orchard Park will regain control. Harp. He's going to dump it out to center, and we have a 2-on-1 here. Orchard Park skating. He drops the puck back. Oh, in the slot. Oh, nice job. They regain it, though. Takes a shot. Nice save by Franzak. Weird sequence of events. Orchard Park gives it away twice, but still manages to get the puck back and get a nice scoring opportunity, as that is an icing call against St. Joe's. .12:19 left in the second period. Scored 2-1 St. Joe's. John Reister's currently acting like a child here as...
So everything's normal.
No, everything. That was a good one. Gilbert passes it out to center, intercepted by Orchard Park, and they're going to dump it in. Gilbert quickly regains control. He's going to dump it all the way down the ice, and it's going to be covered up by Albert. Faceoff's going to come to the right of the Orchard Park netminder. Some scores around Buffalo, I should say. The Buffalo Sabres are tied with the Winnipeg Jets 1-1. Jack Eichel scoring the only goal for the Sabres so far, assisted by Jeff Skinner and Rasmus Dahlin. So, hopefully they can get that W, as they say. Ryan McGorry has the puck along the boards. They're fighting for it, Orchard Park. Tries to get it out, but it's kept in by St. Joe's. McKendry has it in the corner, tries to tip it out in front. They take a shot, and nice save by Ryan Albert. 11:50 left in this second period. 18 shots for St. Joe's and 9 for Orchard Park. Orchard Park only registering 1 shot on goal so far in the 6 minutes and 10 seconds that have transpired, or excuse me, 5 minutes and 10 seconds that have transpired. Puck has gotten back and it's kept in. That looked like to be offside, but it was not. Puck's passed out in front, couldn't quite get there. Will Redding has the puck. He's going to give it away to McKendry. McKendry has some room, takes a shot. Save Albert. Redding, or excuse me, McKendry in the corner. Gets it back to the point. It's going to go too far for McGorry. He's going to just dump it in. That's touched up. That's going to be an offside call against St. Joe's. Face-off will come outside of St. Joe's' own zone. 11:23 left in this second period. Nico Pavicic taking the draw for St. Joe's, and David Held taking the draw for Orchard Park. He has Orchard Park's only goal so far. As St. Joe's wins it, they're going to dump it out too far, though, for Baldinelli. As the puck's at center. Baldinelli regains control, only for a brief moment, though, as he skates after it. Nice play. Puck's going to go around the boards, going to go right to Rakita. He's going to pass it out to center. Orchard Park tips it, and that is going to be an icing call against Orchard Park. Face-off will be coming to the right with the Orchard Park netminder as everyone around me seems to be dancing to this song. I don't even know the name of it, but that's okay.
Neither do I, but you don't need to.
Okay. How long were you out in the cold there, Jack?
Way too long.
Way too long?
Wait, and it's not much better in here.
Oh boy, Orchard Park has a chance, takes a shot, nice save, Franzak. Flocare has the puck, deeps around his man, gets it out to center. Flocare has some room, has the most points for any St. Joe's player currently on the Fed roster. As Orchard Park regains control, they try to dump it out, it's kept in by St. Joe's. Nico Pavicic has the puck along the boards now. And Orchard Park struggling to get it out. It's going to be dumped all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against Orchard Park. 10:15 left in this second period. Shots on goal, 18 for St. Joe's and 10 for Orchard Park. Face-off coming to the right of Ryan Albert. Looks like Frankie Attia will be taking the draw for St. Joe's. Momentary delay here. Frankie Attia wins it for a brief moment, only to have it taken away and dumped out by Orchard Park. Matt Borelli has the puck, looking for some room here as he passes it back. Nice no-look pass there. Gives it to Orlowski. He's got a lane. Orlowski skating on in, has some speed. Orlowski going on in, takes a shot. Nice save. Rebound. Oh, it's right there, and no one can tip it home. St. Joe's takes a shot, goes into the netting, and out of play. Nice save by Albert there. Nice chance by Matt Orlowski with 9:53 left in this second period. Current score to this game, 2 for St. Joe's and 1 for Orchard Park. It's been a tight contest here so far. Shots on goal pretty lopsided though. St. Joe's doubling the amount of shots as the save is made by Ryan Albert. Jack Gilbert takes a shot. It's deflected out to center ice, and we have a penalty call. I believe it's against Jack Gilbert. That's going to be an interference call. Jack Gilbert, I think that might be his first penalty of the year. I can't remember Jack Gilbert ever getting a penalty, but he did now. Orchard Park going on the power play. Let's see if they won't shoot down their open power play again, as they have done with the previous 2. It's their third power play of the game. Zachary Mecca, their captain, taking the faceoff for Orchard Park, and Connor McKendry taking the faceoff for St. Joe's. St. Joe's tries to dump it out, but it's kept in there by Kinsman. It's kept in by Orchard Park. Go for the wraparound chance. Nice save. Franzak takes a shot. Another save by Franzak, but it's going to be kept in here. So he kept it at the line. St. Joe's regains control, and Flocair's going to try and dump it out in it, and they do. Connor McKendry trying to skate after it here. Redding trying to get a stick on it. Cannot. Mecca skating on in. Mecca has some room now. Looking for a lane. Has a lot of free real estate in front of him. Mecca passes it to the corner. Via Flynn. Passes it back to the point. Back to Flynn. Gives it to Miller. Miller passes it back to Miller. Orchard Park applying some nice pressure here. St. Joe struggling to get it out. Flocair finally gets control of the puck, and he's going to dump it all the way down the ice. As Gilbert taps on the glass to show his appreciation for his team's penalty killing style with 8:35 left in this second period, excuse me. Puck has gotten out to center here. Given right away to St. Joe's, he's going to dump it down the ice again. Nice penalty killing. Ryan Albert comes out to play. St. Joe's going to make some changes. Polera tries to dump it back. And McGorry gets it into Orchard Park zone. Some nice penalty killing. Zelasco, Orchard Park has it, passes it up. Offside, though, for Orchard Park. They skated on in. Oh, and a big hit by Borelli. Franzak's out to play it, takes a shot, goes right off his own player. Puck is kept in by Orchard Park. It's gone back to the point. Looking for a lane, gets it to the slot. Intercepted, though. Polaris trying to get it out. He bodies his man off him and gets it out to center. Nice play. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Jack Gilbert. And both teams are at full strength here. As Orchard Park is resetting, looking for something to do. Long pass up to Lacusi. Franzak's going to go out to play it. Lacusi, excuse me. Lacusi in the corner, loses it to Trey Guillen. Out in front, though. Lacusi has the puck, tries to get a shot off. Nice defensive play there as they give it away to Orchard Park. It's kept in. O'Brien takes a shot from the point, whistles wide. Jones dumps it in the corner to Lacusi. Gives it away to Guillen, and Guillen's going to pass it out to Tobia. Tobia has some room. Looking for a play. Tobia dekes around his man. Tobia going on in, takes a shot, and a nice blocker save by Albert. Tobia gets it back to Flocair. Flocair takes a shot, blocked down front. Flocair keeps it in, though. Gives it to Pavicic. Pavicic passes it back to Guillen. Guillen can't quite get a stick on it. That's going to be dumped all the way down the ice by Orchard Park. And that's going to be an icing. 6:40 left in the second period. 22 shots for St. Joe's and 11 for Orchard Park. St. Joe's is doubling the amount of shots that Orchard Park currently has. But this game is still very close. It is tricky to rock a rhyme.
It's
Am I
very
right, Jeff?
tricky.
Oh, yes. Tricky.
It's also tricky to find a parking spot on a Sabres game.
Oh, he takes a shot and he scores!
Every time I talk about parking my car, they score.
Every time! Holy! Oh, my goodness. Another fluky goal. I believe, was that Trey Guillen? I think it was Trey Guillen. Yep, it was. That is Trey Guillen's goal. His third of the season. And St. Joe's leads 3-1 with 6:30 left in this period. So, Jack, about your parking your car, let's.
I don't know if it's going to work every time,
yeah,
John.
probably won't. But Orchard Park has control, gets it out to center ice, skates on in over the line. Orchard Park looking for a chance here. Does the wraparound, and nice defensive play. It's kept in by Orchard Park, though. Jack Gilbert, though, is going to try and dump it out. Guillen will skate after it. Guillen has control. He's bodied off the puck. He skates after it. It's going to go in the corner. Guillen passes it back to the point. It's going to go all the way down the ice due to some changes going on. Lacusi is skating after it. He's got some speed going in. Lacusi has the puck. Passes it back to the point. They take a shot. Blocked out in front. Lacusi's going to skate back after it. Lacusi keeps it in. Ooh, gives it away to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot. Blocked down in front. Deacon is going to try and get something to happen. Lacusi still is going to get control of the puck after all of that, but he gives it away to Attia. Frankie Attia skating on in. Gives it away to Orlowski, who then gives it away to Orchard Park. Out in front. Nice play to break up Orchard Park's momentum as Sean Deacon skates up. Sean Deacon going across the line. Deacon takes a shot. Nice save by Albert. Deacon fighting for it in the corner now. It's going to be passed along the boards, but it's kept in by St. Joe's. St. Joe's out in front. No one's there. Flocare takes a slap shot. Nice save by Albert. Borelli has it behind the net. Gets out in front. Takes a shot. Paddled away. But it's kept in by St. Joe's for a brief moment, as both teams are going to make some much-needed changes as Orchard Park dumps it in. Franzak's out to play it. Franzak gives it to McGorry, who does a long pass up to Orlowski. Will Redding is skating after it. McKendry gets there first. McKendry takes a shot on goal. That's going to be covered up by Ryan Albert. 4:27 left in this second period. Current score 3 for St. Joe. 3 goals for St. Joe's, 1 for Orchard Park. Shots on goal 24 for St. Joe's and 12 for Orchard Park. Orchard Park has control. He's going to dump it out, get it to center, but Flocare intercepts. Flocare is going to leave it for Redding, and he's going to dump it on in. McKendry skates after it. Redding has the puck, takes a shot, goes high and wide. Flocare dumps it into McKendry. He has it along the boards, looking for a lane here. McKendry pauses with it, gets it to the slot. Still skates with it. Impressive play here by McKendry. McKendry takes a shot, blocked out in front, doesn't quite get to the net. Nice job by Polero to body his man off the puck, as he's going to dump it to the opposite side of the boards. And that puck's going to be gotten out to center. St. Joe's dumps it directly into the stands. That's a souvenir.
Too bad there's no one here to get it.
Oh, well, that St. Joe's mom's going to get it.
All right. Today was the mother-son mass, so it only makes sense.
Well, she doesn't get it because the employee steals it from her. But that's okay.
Oh, well.
Miller takes a draw for Orchard Park, but St. Joe's wins it. Gets it back to Borelli, who does a pass up to Tobia. And the puck's going to go into the Orchard Park bench. 3:34 left in this second period, excuse me. St. Joe's leads 3-1. Goals coming from Nico Pavicic, Trey Guillen, and I'm blanking on who scored the second, or the, I don't know why I'm blanking. That's going to be an icing call against Orchard Park. Faceoff will be coming to the left of the netminder. Faceoff's taken. Orchard Park gains control, dumps it around. It's going to be kept in by St. Joe's. Pavicic dumps it in. Orchard Park gets it out to center. Matt Borelli has control. He's going to dump it all the way in. Ryan Albert's going to slow it down a bit. It's going to be kept in by Nico Pavicic. See, dumps it to the corner. Baldonelli trying to body his man off the puck. Unfortunately cannot. Long pass up to Lacursi. Lacursi going on in. Borelli, big hit to body his man off that puck. As they center out in front. It's going to be kept in by Orchard Park. They take a shot and a save by Franzak with 2:39 left in this second period. Shots on goal, 24 for St. Joe's and 14 for Orchard Park. Frankie Attia taking the faceoff for St. Joe's. He gets it back. Franzak paddles it away. Out in front, they take a shot and they score! Orchard Park gets one back, and now they're within one. That was scored by Aiden Jones. Franzak making the initial 2 saves, but the third one he could not get anything on it, and Orchard Park is within one with 2:34 left in this second period. If Aiden Jones did score that goal, that is his second of the season. As Connor McKendry, Frankie Attia will be taking the faceoff for St. Joe's. I believe the goal was scored by Jack Kinsman. My apologies there. Orlowski has control of the puck, passes it to the slot. No one is there, though, and Orchard Park is going to skate out with it. And there I believe that is just an offside call against St. Joe's. Faceoff will be coming just outside St. Joe's' own zone. Orchard Park getting one back here. LaCourcy has the puck, dumps it in. Jack Gilbert skates after it. Gilbert gives it to Orlowski, quickly taken away though by Mecca, sent out in front, no one's there. Deacon passes it to Orlowski, who just chips it on in. He's going to skate after it. He's going to get there first. Matt Orlowski trying to get there. It's taken. Takes a shot and they score!
Wow! How did that even happen?
Shot from the point by Matt Borelli. It was tipped out in front.
It looked as though they were expecting that one to go in. I don't think anyone was. It just happened to skip up right at the end there.
St. Joe's quickly responds to that, still maintaining the 2-goal lead, 4-2. And I know Matt Borelli took the initial shot. I believe it was tipped out in front, so we'll see who they give the credit to. Matt Borelli, though, definitely getting the assist here. He's had heck of a game here, getting a goal. And Matt Orlowski was the one to tip that, and he's going to get credit for the goal. Orchard Park skates it up to center. They're looking to answer back. Flynn passes it back, gets it, takes a shot. Nice save by Franzak. Puck is chipped out to the blue line, kept in though by Orchard Park. Senfield has control. Quickly gives it away to St. Joe's, but Orchard Park maintains it. Senfield. Oh, we have a chance. Senfield has the puck, takes a shot out in front, and they score! Owen Hughes gets the goal and makes this a 1-goal game again. Nice response by Orchard Park, narrowing the gap between St. Joe's and themselves, making this a 4-3 hockey game with 1:01 left in this second period. He got the again, Franzak made the initial save but couldn't get the rebound. 1 minute remaining in this period as Baldinelli skates on in. Baldinelli passes it, Baldinelli has control, tries to get to Wagon, cannot. Mecca will intercept. Zachary Mecca gives it to Wagon, who gives it away to Tobia. Tobia has it along the boards, passes it to the corner now. Baldinelli still has the puck though, takes a shot, blocked out in front, and that's going to be passed out to center. Intercepted though by Wagon. Wagon does a no-look pass, but unfortunately gives it away. Orchard Park dumps it in. Borelli skates after it. 10 seconds left in this second period. Niko Pavicic chips at it. He's got some time here. Pavicic going on in, passes it out in front. No one's there. Tobia has it, and that's going to do it for this second period. Shots on goal, 25 for St. Joe's and 17 for Orchard Park. Current score is St. Joe's 4, Orchard Park 3. We'll be back in 12 minutes for some third period action. We're back for some third period action here. Looks like we have a goalie change for Orchard Park. Tobias Bell is going to be coming in here. And with 20 seconds until the puck drop, Franzak stays in net. St. Joe's applying some good pressure, getting 3 goals that period. But Orchard Park cuts the lead to only 1 very late with 1 minute, 1 second left, and puck will be dropping at center ice very shortly. Goals coming from Matt Borelli, Trey Guillen, Nico Pavicic, and I'm blanking on the 4th one again, but goals from Orchard Park are from Aiden Jones, David Held, and Owen Hughes. So Orlowski, that's who I'm forgetting. Matt Orlowski got the 4th goal. I'm sorry, puck drop about to happen here at center ice. Connor McKendry taking the faceoff for the Marauders. And Owen Hughes taking the faceoff for St. Joe's. Bell is in goal for Orchard Park. Redding in over the line, takes a shot, gets deflected. Connor McKendry has it behind the net. McKendry has some room, gets to the front of the net. McKendry out front. Oh, Redding couldn't get the stick on the shot. McKendry fighting for it. It's going to go back to Borelli, takes a shot, blocked out in front. Polera will skate after it. Callum Polera gets it back to Gilbert. He takes a shot, it's directed wide. Matt Borelli has the puck, gets it back to Gilbert. Gilbert takes a shot, save by Bell. Redding fighting for it in the corner now. It's loose in someone's feet here. So kicking at it and poking at it, and Orchard Park is going to try and dump it out, and they do as Matt Borelli skates after it. That's going to be an icing call against Orchard Park with 15:54 left in this third period. An update for you, the Sabres unfortunately lost to the Winnipeg Jets 3-1. I'm sad because Hutton was my fantasy goalie and he didn't win. St. Joe's loses the draw, but they retain possession as they get it back to Ryan McGorry. McGorry keeps it in. Guillen skates after it. Trey Guillen battling the puck for the puck. Loses it though to Jones. Zachary Mecca behind the back pass, unfortunately gives it away to Nico Pavicic. Jack Kinsman skates after it now. St. Joe's keeps it in, tries to pass to Guillen, unfortunately cannot. Baldinelli takes a shot, gives it to Pavicic. Pavicic loses it though to Zalasko. It's kept in at the line by St. Joe's. McGorry takes a shot, and that's going to be swallowed by Tobias Bell. 15:09 left in this third period. My color commentator has chicken wings, and it's a good day. St. Joe's is leading by 1 goal.
These things are hot. It is stinging the nostrils,
Interesting
John.
Decision to get the spiciest wings right before you had to color commentate.
You know what, John? It's going to keep me on my feet.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Orlowski has control of the puck, gets it back to Weigand. Weigand takes a shot, redirected, goes just wide. Dumped in by Borelli. That's going to be a delayed offside call, and St. Joe's resets. Matt Orlowski and Frankie Attia skating after the puck as Orchard Park retains possession. Out in front, Polera takes a shot. Oh, it goes just wide. Borelli takes another shot, and it goes behind the net. Frankie Attia gets it to the corner, gets it back to Borelli, takes a shot, directed just wide. Jake Echeverria is going to dump it down the ice. St. Joe's retains possession as Matt Borelli controls. Borelli passes it to Baldinelli. Gets it up to center. Attia skating after it. Matt Orlowski has control, passes it back to Ryan McGorry, and that puck is going to go all the way up into the stands. And that almost killed someone, but it's okay. Face-off is going to be coming to the right of Joe Franzak. Face-off is lost by St. Joe's. It's behind the net. They're jabbing at it. And he takes a shot. It's behind the net. Tries to get back to the point. Unfortunately, it's intercepted. Looks like number 15. Velasco skates after on from the Diggers run. He scores! And Kellen Valera takes a shot, and St. Joe's leads 5-3. Well, Jack, you came back and they scored again, so there's something about you that seems to be clicking with the Marauders right now. You shine? Okay. Yes.
I sent my powers down upon the St. Joe's.
You're comparing yourself to a god. Okay. Connor McKendry loses the faceoff, and Orchard Park retains control. It's a 5-3 hockey game. 27 shots on goal for St. Joe's and only 17 for Orchard Park. Orchard Park directs it out in front, tries to take a shot. That's Valera's 4th goal of the season. Passes out in front, tipped right on, rebound, it's right there, open net, and no one's able to get the shot off. Orchard Park dumps it in. Ryan McGorry skates after it. Both teams make a change. It's tipped on up for Redding. Will Redding passes it to the slot, but no one's there. Connor McKendry is going to get there first. McKendry has it along the boards, loses it. And Orchard Park's going to try and dump it out, and they will. It's dumped on into St. Joe's' own zone. Mitchell Flocare has control of the puck, passes it behind his own net. Long pass up to Baldinelli, who then tips it on up for Tobia. Tobia dumps it in. That's going to be a delayed offside call, so St. Joe's must reset. Bradlinski takes a shot, gets into the corner. Tobia skates after it. Unfortunately, he will not get there first, as LaCursi will. St. Joe's dumps it in. Delayed offside here for a brief moment. Baldinelli is going to skate after it. Both teams make changes. Nice deke by Mitchell Flocare as he gives it to Baldinelli. Baldinelli's going to try and get there first. Nice hit. He has it behind the net. Baldinelli has control. Gets it to Orlowski. Orlowski gets it to Baldinelli. He loses control, but gets it back to Orlowski. Orlowski going on in. Does a wraparound chance. Takes a shot. Nice save. Rebound. And does it just high. Takes the shot just high. It's kept in, though, by St. Joe's. Flocare skating on in. Gets around his man and just can't quite get around the last defender. And that was going to be dumped all the way down the ice. And an icing will be called against Orchard Park with 11:10 left in this third period. Shots on goal, 28 for St. Joe's and 17 for Orchard Park. St. Joe's leads 5-3 currently.
Well, John, as I eat this piece of celery, one thing I've noticed is that we look back and forth, and I feel like this entire quarter has been just constantly goal to goal.
Quarter?
There's been a lot of dumping in. I'd like to get a little more physical and go for those goals.
I know you're sad the Eagles didn't make the Super Bowl, but it's called periods in hockey, not quarters, as Matt Orlowski passes it back to the point. You did. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Frankie Attia has it along the boards. Tries to get it to Deacon, but gets it back to the point. Gilbert takes a shot, whiffs on it a bit, as Deacon will get there. Kept in at the line by Borelli for a brief moment, and Sean Deacon's going to regain control for the Marauders as there's 10:40 left in this first period. Matt Borelli skating on in, gets to the top of the circle, tries to deke around his man, cannot. It's going to go to the side of the net. Now it's behind. St. Joe's looking for a lane, gets it back to Borelli. Borelli takes a shot, tipped just wide. Jack Gilbert's going to keep it in. Nice play by Gilbert. It's out in front. Orlowski can't quite get a stick on it. And it looks like O'Brien is going to finally try and get it out, and he will. It's going to be dumped down into St. Joe's own zone. No icing here. Orchard Park makes some much-needed changes as Jack Gilbert does a long pass all the way up to Orlowski, who just tips it in. Connor McKendry is going to keep it in, has some room. McKendry tries to deke, loses control of the puck, and Orchard Park will skate it out to center. Flynn skating in, takes a shot, easily paddled away by Franzak, and that goes into the netting. 9:48 left in this third period. Shots on goal, 28 for St. Joe's and 18 for Orchard Park. Score has not changed. Mecca taking the face off for Orchard Park. They're jabbing at it, and looks like Orchard Park's going to keep it in. We have Harp dumping it behind the net. Gets it to Kinsman. He's going to dump it all the way around to Harp. Harp's going to keep it in, try and get it to Kinsman, and Orchard Park manages to keep it in. Nice job by Aiden Jones. He has a goal here tonight. St. Joe's going to dump the puck down. It's going to go all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call against Orchard Park. 9:20 left in this third period. Faceoff will be coming to the left of Joe Franzak, who has been fantastic so far, stopping 15 of 18. They win the faceoff, take a shot on Franzak, easily saved there as the puck's now in the corner. Redding is going to tip it out to McKendry, who can't quite get a stick on it, but Redding manages to get it out to center. Kellen Polera loses it, and Orchard Park will skate it out and dump it in. Ryan McGorry can't quite get a stick on it, but he's going to skate behind the net and try and gain possession. Orchard Park passes it behind the net, tries to take a shot on goal, but it's intercepted by Mitchell Flocare, and he's going to skate it out to center. Flocare in over the line. Nice little deke going on in, takes a shot, and I believe that went high and wide. It's kept in by Baldinelli. Nice little play there. Another nice play. He gets pushed to the ground, and that's going to be a penalty against Orchard Park. Holding is the call, and St. Joe's will have a 2-minute power play.
John, my nose is running. I'm out of celery, and I'm nearly out of blue cheese, but I can still do this. It is time for the St. Joe's power play.
There we go. Joseph Redlinski going to the box for Orchard Park.
Now going to take it.
Okay. Well, someone is not invested in the job they were meant to do as St. Joe's loses the faceoff. Orchard Park's going to try and get it out. LaCursi has control, and he's going to dump it all the way down the ice, and Franzak's going to stop that puck as Matt Borelli has control behind his own net. Matt Borelli skates up with it, looking for a lane to pass it to. Does not see one, but he's going to skate it on in. Matt Borelli. Nice play there to keep it. It's going to be poke checked out by Zachary Mecca. Nice play there. He is pushed to the ground. Interesting no call there. But Wygand has control. Wygand dumps it in. Bell's going to stop it. Bell passes it along, gives it away to Pavicic. Pavicic passes it back to Baldinelli. Baldinelli takes a shot. Nice save by Bell. Aiden Jones dumps it all the way down the ice, and there is 1 minute left in this power play for St. Joe's. Mitchell Flocare has control behind his own net. He passes it up to Baldinelli. Baldinelli with some speed. Has it. It's going to be kept into the line, though. Nice play. It's going to be dumped into Guillen, who can't quite get a stick on it, but he does and gives it to Baldinelli. Nice job there. Baldinelli takes a shot, saved by Bell. Frankie Attia is going to have control. He's going to pass it back to Baldinelli. Baldinelli takes a shot, save, rebound out front. They score! Nice goal, and St. Joe's is up 6-3. That goal will be credited to Frankie Attia. That will be his 5th goal of the season on the power play. And St. Joe's has a 3-goal lead with 7:02 left in this third period. Shots on goal, a massive 32-18 in favor of St. Joe's. We have a new color commentator in the booth, Joe Nist.
Shout out Ryan Curtin. Thanks for watching the stream, bro. Am I on?
Now you're on. There
What's
we go.
up, RC?
Joe Nist is going to come in the booth and he's color commentating as Frankie Attia skates on in the corner and has control. St. Joe's has a 3-goal lead now with 6:45 left in the third. Gilbert passes it out in front. Nice little play there. Gets it to McGorry. McGorry has the puck. Takes a shot. Nice save by Bell. Rebound out in front. No one can get a stick on it as Orlowski skates after it.
You're so good at this, Fetty. I don't know how you do it.
It's going to be kept in by St. Joe's. At the line by McGorry, who passes it to Deacon. Deacon gets it to the corner, passes it up to Attia. Can't quite get a stick on it. Orchard Park's going to dump it along the boards. We have, they're going to dump it all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against Orchard Park with 6:13.
Falk, you want the mic back, bro?
We're back. Let's go. All right.
So, Joe, what do you think of St. Joseph's play so far and throughout this game?
Well, I think we've been dominating pretty well. They scored a few goals after ours. We haven't had the shifts that we needed after our goal, but otherwise we look pretty good. Kellen's out there with my line right now doing a great job.
Overall, strong play.
Strong play, absolutely. Especially OP coming off a big win yesterday.
They did. They beat McQuaid Jesuit High School yesterday, 2-1.
Yeah, such a school.
Shot in at the point, directed, glove down. St. Joe's going to get to the puck first. Palero's going to dump it along the boards. Redding will skate after it. He's going to leave it for McKentry, who fans on the dump out.
I don't want to take it. Thank you.
It's going to be okay. Looks like Jonas is leaving the booth, and we have Jack Falco back.
I'm
Jack,
back.
How are your chicken nuggets or whatever they
I
are?
have tried to extinguish the burning inferno inside my mouth right now, but I've got to tell you, I don't know what they did down at the snack bar, but these things are hot.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have asked for it for hot there, Falco. As St.
I can
Joe's-
usually handle it.
Well, apparently not this time, as it's at center ice, and looks like Redding's going to skate it in. He's pushed to the ground. No call there. As Orchard Park's going to get to the puck first, we have Flynn trying to dump it out, but McKendry is going to get there first. McKendry has the puck along the boards, gives it to Redding. Redding passes it behind him. Out in front, Valero takes a shot, and he scores! Callum Valero with his second of the game makes this a 7-3 lead for St. Joe's. My goodness. St. Joe's has been dominating so far, and Kellen Palera has 2 goals on the night so far. Looks like Wygan's going to dump it down the ice. Franzak's going to play it. Tobia passes it up to Pavicic, who gives it to Baldinelli. Baldinelli stops abruptly, tries to pass it, but Pavicic will get there first. Pavicic has the puck, passes it behind him. Can't quite get there. Big hit by Pavicic as St. Joe's regains control. St. Joe's has control in their own zone. Baldinelli tries to pass it out, goes off an Orchard Park player, but it's retained by Flocare as he skates on in. Flocare going to the front of the net. Nice chance there by Mitchell Flocare. Puck is kept in now. As Toby, but out in front! They take a shot and they score! Jaden Baldinelli gets the goal. That's his 6th of the season, and St. Joe's is winning 8-3 with 4:19 left.
Call in the dogs and put out the fire. It's time to be finished with this one.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds promising as
It's
St.
a good
Joe's,
thing. In our case, it's a good thing.
St. Joe's has an 8-3 lead with 4:19 left. Shots on goal are 35-18 in favor of St. Joe's, so it's no wonder how they're leading in this game. An abrupt goaltender change. Looks like Albert was playing relatively well, and then they switched him out for Tobias Bell. So we don't know if he was hurt or if they just want a goaltender change. As the puck's out in front, they're jabbing away at it here. Gets it back to Atia. Atia takes a shot. Nice save by Bell. They're going to try and get the puck out here, but they cannot, as St. Joe's going to dump it into the opposite corner. Back to Borelli, who's just going to dump it in. Orlowski's on the ice now. Jack Falco looks like he's conversing with some people who are far away. Jack Gilbert passes it up to Deacon. Deacon gives it to Atia, who takes a shot and then save by Bell. Bell, number 39, clearly inspired by Dominic Hasek. Great goaltender. 3:17 left in this third period. Shots on goal, 37 for St. Joe's and 18 for Orchard Park. St. Joe's leads by a 5-goal margin as Flocare takes a shot for the point. Senfield dumps it out. Flocare's going to get there first. Flocare has control behind his own net. He's going to pass it out to center. Intercepted by Orchard Park, and they're going to dump it in. Flocare passes it to Ryan McGorry. McGorry passes it up. It's tipped into the zone by an Orchard Park player, and Polera is going to skate after it. He's going to try and center it out in front. Cannot. Polera still has control. Tries to center again. Orchard Park's going to desperately try and get out, but they will fail to as Reading dumps it into the zone. Polera has the puck in the corner. 2:35 left in this third period. Gets it back to the point. Flocare takes a shot. Saved by Bell. Rebound is up for grabs. They take a shot and it goes just wide. Puck's going to be at the point. McGorry passes it to Reading. Gives it to Connor McKendry. Gives it back to Reading. Reading takes a shot. Nice save by Bell. Puck's along the boards now. Connor McKendry still skating with it. They've been on the St. Joe's has been dominating so far. And Orchard Park is going to wisely dump it down the ice. Franzak plays it all the way up to Franzak. He's got some room. He takes a shot. And a nice save by Bell. Flocare has been very on fire this game, taking a lot of shots, getting a lot of chances as Orchard Park will skate it up to center. Orchard Park skating on in, does a no-look pass. Unfortunately gives it away, though, to Ryan McGorry. McGorry passes it up to Pavicic. He's going to dump it in. Bell's out to play it. Passes it along to Jones. He has a goal here tonight. St. Joe's keeps it in. He's going to dump it all the way in. It's going to be kept in by Baldinelli in the slot. Baldinelli getting to the slot, tries to do something. He falls, no penalty there. Baldinelli still has control. He's got it. Goes to the slot. Can't get a shot off. Pavicic passes it back to Flocare. Flocare has some room. Takes a shot and a nice glove save by Albert. 1 minute remaining in this period. St. Joe's is going to have an all-offensive zone draw, and I believe the outcome of this game has been sealed, and St. Joe's is going to win their 20th of the game. Frankie Atia taking the draw for St. Joe's. With 58 seconds, Polera off the draw, takes a shot. Morelli gains control. Morelli dumps it around behind. LaCurcy's going to get there first. LaCurcy is going to pass it to Giantorino. Orchard Park's going to try and get it out, and it's going to be kept in by St. Joe's. Nice little play there, but Polera unfortunately cannot keep it in. It's going to be dumped in by Orchard Park. 30 seconds left in this period. Callum Polera gives it to Atia. Gets out to center. Atia skating on in. Loses the puck, and O'Brien's and Atia are going to fight for it along the boards. Orchard Park will have it. 15 seconds remaining in this third period. Vaporelli's going to get there first. He's going to pass it up to Polera, or pass it back to himself rather, and with 1 second left, looks like that's going to do it. And St. Joe's is going to close out the season with a win, and their current record going into the playoffs is 22-2. So wow. St. Joe's wins it. And final shots on goal, 39 for St. Joe's, 18 for Orchard Park. Score is 8 for St. Joe's and 3 for Orchard Park. I'm John Federice.
And I'm Jack Tolko.
Signing off.